website. And then I'm gonna close that. Then to upload that image, what I want you to do is hover over the purple, okay? Hover over the gear icon, and we're gonna do a full width image. So we're gonna select full width, okay? So that goes all the way across, right? And then you can click on styling, click on background, and for the background image, we can click on browse library. All right, so don't click on upload, otherwise it might automatically crop the image, and sometimes the WordPress, it crops it to be like really small, so it's going to be like blurry and stuff like that. So click on browse library, select files, and then upload that image. All right, so once you've done that, insert file URL. For the background mode, select either full cover or parallax. I'm going to select full cover, and then once that is done, we want to sort of add some spacing so we can actually see that image. So scroll down and then click on padding. So padding is basically like another word for spacing. All right, so we want to click on this sort of link icon, okay? And then we're going to type in maybe 15% to the top, okay? So 15% space to the top, and maybe the same for the bottom. So 15% for the bottom. All right, so if you want to stretch it further, you can also just click on it and sort of drag it up like that. So if you do 20% like that, 20% for the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna leave it as that because we're gonna add in some text and that's gonna stretch it further, right? So what you can actually do, you can also add in, gradients, selecting different colors here. You can also add in a video as well. So what I do recommend is uploading the video that you want onto YouTube, because that's going to load the video a lot quicker since it's loading on the YouTube servers, right? So let's just say if you like this video here, you can copy the URL and you can paste it into there. Okay, and hopefully that's going to actually start loading. But I think because the website's on our local server, it doesn't actually load. But once we actually transfer it onto a live server, then the video background will actually start playing. Okay, so we're going to just delete that for now, and then we're gonna just put in an image for now, right? Click on done, and then we're gonna add in some text. So hover over the green icon, and let's drop in a text module, and here we're gonna type in maybe welcome. Okay, so the text is on the left, you probably can't really see it, so we're gonna highlight the text and set it to heading 1. So what I do recommend is only having one heading 1 tag, right? So if you actually click on the text here, this is the heading 1 tag. Make sure to only have one per page, all right? So this is for search engine optimization purposes, but I'm not really going to cover that in this video. I actually have another video which talks about SEO and stuff like that, so you can also check that out on my channel as well. So if you actually want to change the color, go to styling, go to font, change the font color here to white, okay, so that makes it a little bit more visible. You can also text the line to the center, just like that, okay, and you can also click on heading 1 font, okay, so we've actually set this to heading 1, right? So if you go to styling, heading 1, you can change the size to, let's say, 100 pixels, okay, and then click on done. All right, so that's really simple. Now, if you actually want to add in another text module, you can hover over here. You can also click on the lock. Okay, so that's going to lock it there. So it's going to always be on the left, right? You can drag in another text module like that. And we could do like, actually, I'm just going to copy it from this demo website. So find all our latest travel stories and adventures here. So when you're actually pasting in text from another website, you want to right click and you want to click on paste and match style, or paste as plain text, okay, because you don't want to copy over the styling, right? So here you can click on styling, font, let's change that to white again, okay, so that's visible, and maybe let's change the font size to 24, okay, or let's do 20, and then we're going to text align it to the center like that, okay, click on done, and that's looking pretty good, right? So the next thing we want to do is we're going to add in a button. So let's look for beef button and drop one into there. So you can select the button size. Okay, so I'm going to keep it as default, and I'm going to scroll down here. For the button text, I'm going to put it to be like our story. Okay, so you can link it anywhere you like, right? So when someone actually clicks on that button, it's gonna link to whatever link you put into here. So let's just say you are linking it to Google, all right? So you do like https://google.com. That link is gonna link to Google, right? And let's say if you wanna link it to this YouTube, right? You would copy the URL and then you would paste YouTube into here, all right? So once that is done, then once someone clicks on it, it's gonna directly go to that thing, right? So what I'm gonna do here instead is I'm gonna link it to a different section of my website. So I'm gonna actually put in #about. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to actually link it. Click on the black one. Okay, so you can change the color here. I'm gonna select the black one. You can also insert an icon. If you actually want to change to a custom color, go to styling, button link, and you can change the background color and the hover over color as well. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it as default and I'm going to click on done. Okay, so I might actually need to double click that and move that into the center. So styling, font, and move that into the middle. All right, click on done. So what I do recommend right now is not to play around with the colors and styling so much, because I'm going to be going through that later. And I think that's a really important part as well, because otherwise your website's going to look sort of messy. Okay, so I'm going to go through the colors and where you can change the colors for everything, right? So what you're going to notice is you can actually click on the preview and you're going to notice that there is some white space there. So we're going to remove that. So to do that, you can click on the back end. And you want to scroll down to Themify Custom Panel, Page Options, Content Width to be full width. All right. Click on Update. And once that is done, you can click on View Page, and the spacing is gone. All right. So that was pretty easy, right? For our hero image homepage, that is pretty cool. So the next part we're going to do is we're going to create our small little about section. So this could be about yourself, about the company, or just a little bit about your website. Okay, so we're going to go back here, turn on the builder. And what we want to do is, I'm going to deselect that actually, okay, because that keeps popping up. We're going to do 2 columns. So we might do this one here, the last one. All right, and in the first column, we're going to drop in an image module. So just drop that in, and here you can select the different image layouts basically. And here we're going to input a image URL. So we're going to delete that, click on Browse Library, Upload Files, select Files. And here I've already cropped an image. Okay, so click on the About Me.jpg, click on Open, and then Insert File URL. Okay, so the size that I cropped it to was about 400 in width times 267. Insert that in there. You can also play around with the different image appearance like that. Okay, so I think that's pretty cool. You can do that. I'm going to leave everything just as is and then click on done. All right, so we're going to drop in a text module. So drop in a text into there. So for the title, you might do like about me, or about the company or something like that. Okay, so here I'm going to put in the heading 2 text. Okay, and then here I'm going to click on enter, and I'm going to grab some text from my demo website. Okay, you can also go to a website called Lorem Ipsum, okay, and just grab some random text that you can actually just paste into your website. So generate Lorem Ipsum, and let's say you want to paste in some random text for now, so paste that into there, something like that. I might paste in maybe like another line or something like that. So just copy that and paste it into there. Click on done, and I think that is good enough. Okay, so what I want to do is add some spacing, right? Otherwise it's just way